Okay, we're back at it again with the alcohol. Okay, so now I'm going to do a story time on how I got kicked out of uni. So, obviously I told my last video of my success and whatever, but I got kicked. Let me have a bit of drink. Okay, so obviously I went to uni now. I was doing good in uni, so we all live in a flat called 4F in St John's Hall, and I lived there in Northampton. So they do inspections like every Friday. So we all woke up and I'm gonna try and remember what happened. So we all woke up one day and the kitchen was closed. So we've gone to ask the manager, whatever, why is our kitchen closed? Like, we need to wake up and eat food, yeah, to go to uni because you need energy to go to uni. Do you get it? So we've gone downstairs now. She said our kitchen's closed because our kitchen's dirty. So we're all thinking, why is our kitchen closed? So we said to her, open the kitchen. So I'm going to keep the story as short as possible. We said open the kitchen so we can get some food to eat or whatever. And then they didn't want to open the kitchen door. So I went downstairs and I tried not to lose my patience or whatever. And I was like, so could you open the kitchen door so I can get food to eat? So then her name, I'm going to bet her name because she done me dirty. Her name's Rianne. So if you ever go St John's, if you ever go to Northampton and you live in St John's, be aware of her because she'll actually ruin your life. Do you get it? So, yeah, I've told her to open the door now. She's not opening it. So I'm going to try and make this, it happened a year ago, so I'm trying to think of what happened. So I remember I went downstairs, told her to open the door. She didn't open it, so I went back and then I went to my friend's kitchen to get food to eat, and then I got food to eat. I didn't get food to eat actually because they didn't have food. When you're in Northampton, you'll know about food out there, but they didn't have food. So I went back downstairs and none of my friends had food over my kitchen. So she wasn't trying to open my kitchen, and I was trying to be as nice as possible about it. Like, if you know me, you'll know I'm a very bubbly person and I'm always happy or whatever. It takes a lot. When I tell you a lot to get me angry. And when you get me angry, you wouldn't like to see the side of me you see. Do you get it? Like, I remember one time I got angry at someone at uni and everyone was so shocked at the behaviour. Like, just don't get me angry. Don't get me angry. So yeah. Like, I was asking her to open it, she was like, no. I was like, okay, so what if I faint, will you open it then? Bear in mind there's a police officer in the office at that time sorting out another issue. So, I was like, I was trying to keep calm. Obviously, I didn't care about police, but I was just trying to keep calm or whatever. And then I don't know if she was like fucking him or something, but they were both like backing each other. Like, he backed her. It's part of human rights to have food to eat, and they deprived me of my human rights. Yeah, I paid rent there. Yeah, so I should have access to the food that I bought. They deprived me of it. That's actually illegal. That's illegal. The man was encouraging her. It was like, keep that door closed, bitch. In his head, he was thinking, keep that door closed, bitch. Like, you're a police officer, first of all. Like, anyway, that's not the point. So I felt myself getting angry. Remember, I told you, look, like, when I get angry, I get angry. So, I tried to dissolve. I remember I was like to her, so what if I faint? Are you going to open the door then? So, I remember I walked out to dissolve the situation. That I was getting, and I picked something up and I threw it. Something in the office, I picked it up and I threw it. These times, like, I was getting angry because I'm asking to open the kitchen nice so I can get something to eat and then so I can go to my lecture. She didn't want to open it, so I picked something up and I threw it on the floor. I didn't throw it at her. So then I could feel myself getting angry and I didn't want to punch her in her face. So I walked out, yeah. And then when you walk out, this is her office. When you walk out her office, there's a door here, and there's two doors here. So then it's an automatic door. You have to stand in front of it, then it opens. So bear in mind I'm angry, yeah. So I stood in front of the door waiting for it to open, but it wasn't opening, and I was getting really angry. So I stood up, yeah, and I hit the door like this with my arm to get out. Do you get it? Not to break it. So I hit it so I can get out to dissolve the situation because I don't want to hit her. Do you get it? So, you know when you're hungry, everything's 10 times worse, and you're just like 10 times angrier. So I hit it and then it broke. It smashed the whole door. The whole door smashed. Like my bum broke the whole door. Okay, and my whole bum broke the whole door. Like, so I didn't know it broke the door till I walked out and then I came back in. So I walked out. Whilst I was out, I was crying. I was like, I'm really hungry, guys. I just want to eat and go to uni. Like, I actually just want to eat. How did life come like this? Like, I just want to eat food and drink water and then go to uni. Oh yeah, I forgot to add. When we were in the office and I was telling her to open the kitchen for us, she told us to drink tap water. Like, she told us to drink tap water from the bathroom. I'm paying how much a week and you're telling me to drink tap water? You have no fucking home training. No home training whatsoever. But yeah, I told her, and then I walked, okay, so back to the story now. I walked past the door and I came back like 5 minutes later. I walked back into the reception where her office was. Tell me why I see bully vans outside. I said, excuse me, what is going on? So I see bully vans outside now. And I'm thinking, what is going on? What is going on? Bear in mind there's a police officer there. So they've classed what I've done as criminal damage. So the police officer was like, go outside, we need to talk to you. So alright, cool, let me go outside so they can talk to me. I'm outside, I'm talking to them. Fam, little did I know, he put my hands behind my back and he handcuffed me. Oh my god, guys, it's not a nice feeling to get handcuffed. Like, just because I wanted to eat food, I'm handcuffed. Just because I wanted to eat food I paid for, I'm handcuffed. Like, I never expected life to get like that. Like, when you're in the moment, it's because I didn't expect it. Like, I was in the moment, I was handcuffed at the back like this. I couldn't even move. So I was moving, I was like, get the fuck off me. Get the fuck off me, leave me alone. I was crying because me, a whole girl getting arrested, I never thought that would happen in my life, ever. So, yeah, that happened now, whatever. So I'm in the back of the bully van. And, you know, I'm slipping and sliding. Like that, slipping and sliding. And I'm thinking, how did life get to this? All I wanted to do was eat. So I get to the cells now. I'm still crying and bear in mind, I'm still hungry. I haven't eaten food. So I'm like to the man, get me food please because I want to eat or I'm going to faint. Like, so I got the questions. I was wearing a baked pudding. They made me take the string out the baked pudding. And I didn't even have a wig on. I had the baked pudding on. And I had to take off my baked pudding with my dusty cameras. And I had to search it. So I took the string out the hoodie. Then they put me into a cell. Life ain't ever been so sad before. Like, in a cell, it's a room, like a room with a bed and a toilet. That's it. That's it. Nothing else, like, nothing else at all. And you need to sleep to kill time or you'll probably fall into depression. So as soon as I got in there, I started crying, like, just because I wanted to drink water, they put me in a cell, like. So I was crying, I was like, what's going on? I was like, God, why? So I forced myself to sleep. Actually, before I sleep, I asked them for food. Can I have food before I sleep? They gave me one dry lasagna with no seasoning. I said, what's going on? But I had to eat it because bear in mind, I'm here because I don't have food to eat. You get it? Because they've cut me down with food. So I forced myself to eat the lasagna. It was so disgusting. But I was hungry, so I had to eat it. So then I slept straight after I had the lasagna. I woke up again and I started crying. Like, what has life come to? Like, I might as well not be alive. Like, guys, it's not a nice feeling. Like, man them know when you go cell, it's not a nice feeling. So it's come like 6 hours now. I woke up again. They said come out for pictures and fingerprints. So the woman claimed that I screwed her. So she was like to me, you can go back in your cell actually. I said, yeah. How did it end up like this? Like, she was like to me, go back to your cell because you gave me a dirty look, you have no respect. Like, guys, it's not enough. And I didn't even do anything. So yeah, come out the cell now. This is like 11. This was the day I was meant to release that YouTube video where I have with the blue hair. That was the day I was meant to release it, but I couldn't release it because I was in prison. I was in cell. So that happened now, and then they're like writing down their little statements or whatever, and yeah, they said I have a caution just because I broke a door accidentally. They even showed me CCTV footage of me, you know, the ones you see in crime. They showed me that, and the CCTV shows me not purposely breaking the door. Do you get it? And then when I was in the cells, that I had a solicitor, and he said what they done was wrong. They can't deprive you of simple human rights of eating. That I should take further action. So, but I didn't take further action, whatever. But I've been released now. Then I get back in, and then other staff members are like, what she done wasn't right. Like, she's not supposed to do that. So I got back in my room now. The day after I went to drop my friend to her work, I come back to the room now to see a letter under my door saying I've been evicted. Jesus Christ. That Northampton place is fucked, yeah? So they evicted me from the house. They said they don't care. I said I'm going to sleep outside on the floor. They said they don't care. Luckily I had a friend that lived in a house and I could live in her house. So I've been evicted from accommodation, but I can still go uni, so I'll still go in uni. Then they got me an appointment for a meeting to see if I'm allowed to stay in uni. So the appointment came now, and they came to the decision that I'm a threat to the staff and they have to evict me from education. I said I went from start of education to like right before exams, and they kicked me out. They didn't even let me finish my exams. These people are fucked in their heads, yeah. I promise, don't go to Northampton. Don't go to Northampton. If you're going to go to Northampton, don't even go to Northampton, because do you know how many people they've kicked out over stupidness? Like, ask anyone that went to Northampton last year, they'll tell you, bare people have been kicked out for rubbish. So I was kicked out because I wanted to eat food. That's why. That's actually why. It's quite sad, isn't it? But yeah, so I got kicked out, and yeah, no more uni. But if you want to find out how my life went after I left uni, after I got kicked out of uni, you can watch my video on, I'll link it down below. So watch that video, then you'll know what happened in my life after. But I'm happy that happened, because my life's much better without uni. But just be careful of Northampton. They're fucking racist as well. Like, that small thing I got kicked out over, quite sad. Like, it's actually quite sad. I'm going to show you guys a couple of videos. This is where she told us to drink bathroom water.
I'm pretty sure in your house you do not drink bathroom water. That's disgusting. That's dirty. Why?
It's not really clear.
So you don't drink bathroom water?
She's basically telling us to drink bathroom water here. And this is the kitchen that they claim to be dirty, but it wasn't. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Like, comment and subscribe or whatever.